Hello everyone, my name is Dominique CARANDANG from BSBA4A, and in this video, we're going to be talking about behavioral pricing. This video will talk about the following, including pricing, what behavioral pricing is, structure, examples, opportunities, and practical tips to implement on behavioral pricing strategy.
To make profit, one must try and understand the best way to price a product. Pricing a product can be a very challenging step for businesses, since it can make or break a product's appeal to the market. Today, there are various known ways that businesses may use to come up with prices they would offer for their products.
And among the many ways that a product can be priced discussed in this semester, we're going to be talking about behavioral pricing.
But first of all, what is pricing? As mentioned, a product's price is a very tricky aspect that affects a product's viability in the market. According to Chen et al. 2021, price is one of the 4 P's of marketing and the top line of a company. It also serves as a market stimulus for almost all the purchases that consumers make.
From that, we can learn that even though price is just among the 4 elements of the marketing mix, it can be considered as the single, most important, and most powerful element that businesses should strengthen in order to maximize profit.
So now, what is behavioral pricing? One strategy in pricing that is important to consider is behavioral pricing. However, according to the material available for this topic written by Adaptive 2012, behavioral pricing had a negative connotation being consumers' worst nightmare and a merchant's dream, as a web entrepreneur's comment on a published piece of Daily Mail about behavioral pricing in social media. The entrepreneur stated that this strategy is a relatively new approach to pricing commodities that enables businesses to tweak price offers based on the consumer's willingness to pay, that is taken or garnered from their browser search histories, their online shopping clickbacks, their demographic data, and even their social network profiles.
Consumers felt invaded and they acted adversely to this information. However, this is not really the case. With only that information in mind, do you think this pricing strategy is a good thing or a bad thing?
According to Brass 2018, the use of this particular trend in pricing is not a new occurrence. He stated that conventional B2C and B2B businesses are already using behavioral pricing methods to influence customers' purchasing decisions.
The data that is collected from consumers is used to understand them and not trick them. Businesses can use different opportunities related to consumer behavior in order to make profit adequately.
So it seems that with this statement, it can be inferred that a lot of businesses do use this pricing strategy to price their commodities, and is in fact very effective.
This is because, according to the material available, pricing products with this strategy is part of the wide behavioral economics concept, whereas understanding underlying behaviors is key to pricing commodities. According to the material available for this topic, behavioral pricing is composed roughly of the following patterns.
The first one being receipt of price information, followed by price information assessment, and then price information response. Now here are some few researches about the circumstances in which behavioral pricing can come in handy.
According to Alwani et al. 2021, prior researches have found that consumers are likely to think highly of a brand that is promoted frequently than they are of a brand that is promoted infrequently, because the latter promotional pattern tends to be more unexpected and leads to negative attributions.
Therefore, the more the brand is promoted and seen by the consumers in the market, the better its perceived quality becomes.
When customers want to impress others, according to Bluvstein Nether and Ragburi 2021, the effect of dining out with a business customer, as opposed to a friend, results in consumers being more ready to tip bigger. They tend to tip extra as part of an impression management approach.
Consumers, especially when dining, tend to pay extra when they are in a situation where they need to impress someone that they have a professional relationship with, rather than just friends or loved ones.
Consumer value is impacted by the price expectations brought on by shops and different pricing perceptions, according to the study by Larson et al. 2021.
Therefore, the attributes that consumers look for in a product vary depending on the price that a store offers for its product relative to its competitors.
Chan 2021 shows that consumers who are physically hurt experience the agony of paying less than those who are not affected.
It can be concluded in this study that apparently those who are physically in pain have stronger inclinations in buying products.
A study conducted by Sneer and Levy 2021 found that non-9 ending prices are more expensive than 9 ending prices.
This study goes to show that these pricing tactics gives the impression that 9 ending prices are lower or cheaper than others. With that said, these are 3 opportunities to consider in behavioral pricing.
Maximizing willingness to pay by adjusting prices based on how consumers perceive value,
while making sure that price differences do not result to unacceptable price discrimination.
Implementing price laddering to direct clients to more value items while simplifying portfolios.
By offering simple product lineups with limited customization that pushes customers to a higher price point.
And utilizing bundling to enhance cross-selling by understanding the product's combination that customers purchase.
By having to offer specific bundles and specific prices. We also have practical tips to implement on behavioral pricing strategies.
First is Rule of 3, the good, better, best model, wherein 3 options are introduced to consumers. Default nudges, having a better or best option. The attribute of free, letting customers acquire freebies along with purchases. Pricing threshold, wherein pricing for a commodity is based on customers' willingness to pay. Price anchors, offering a high introductory price for a commodity and then dropping prices shortly after release. And the endowment effect. This tip is adding extra service to create additional value to the product.
Businesses can take advantage of the information they are able to gather from the consumers' activities related to consumption. The data collected from the consumers is a key that creates a basis for businesses to assess and truly understand the behavior of their target market. There are several known opportunities in which they can be implementing behavioral pricing strategy to pricing their commodities, as well as tips on how to start doing so.
That's all. Thank you.